Living Local Carolina with Katie Turner. Local trends, shopping, dining, and more. This is Living Local Carolina.
This segment is sponsored by Elko's Spas, Billiards, and Pools. Well, guys, I'm back in a hot tub. And you know that can only mean one thing. I'm at Elko's Spas, Billiards, and Pools. Kimberly, thanks for having me today.
You're welcome. Thank you for sitting in the hot tub again.
It is never a dull moment in here, truly.
Truly.
I love coming to see you guys. For someone that's watching right now, let's do a quick refresher on who you guys are and what you've been up to the last year.
So we've been very blessed, and thank you guys for voting us the #1 dealership on the Grand Strand. That is such a blessing by the locals. And then we were also inducted into the prestigious Aqua 100.
Wow.
Which is, for those of you who don't know, if you go on Aqua Magazine, we were in the April edition, and it's the top 10 dealers in the country. So that's a blessing, and it's out of North America, not just the United States. So that's really cool.
Jeez.
Yeah.
So you're getting both local and national recognition.
Yes, ma'am.
So what's next for you guys? We have a pep rally coming up.
We do. So our annual pep rally is August 24th. It's a Saturday, and we are going to have local vendors come out and support the local vendors. And we're also going to have the Shepherd's Table.
Nice.
And the need is
yes.
great, right? So bring something for the Shepherd's Table, and they're local, they're in Conway, and it helps feed local families.
So you guys have been doing this pep rally for quite some time now, right?
Yeah, it's a labor of love. It's a lot of work, but it's grown into this really cool happening for the locals. We
Yeah.
always like to give back. So
All right, so when is it and what should people expect?
it's August 24th, and it's 10 to 4, and we will have the local ROTC posting the colors, and we have local vendors, ice cream, and something to keep you cool. We'll have a tent.
Nice.
So a local vendor is going to do a tent for us, and you can sit under the tent. We have misters. There's going to be lots of different shopping. You can come into the Elko store. We'll have different sales and all kinds of cool things. And there's always shenanigans. You never know. You can come and swim. Bring your swimsuit if you want to swim in the swim spa, or take a dip in one of the hot tubs. And there's always something going on.
I love it. So what should people bring other than their swimsuit?
A towel if they're
towel.
actually going
Okay.
to get in. We do have people get in the swim spa,
Okay.
and also bring a canned good or a perishable food like boxed
right.
macaroni and cheese. It's for the Shepherd's Table.
All right.
So yeah.
And how about school supplies?
Yes, I got props here, folks.
We have props.
So if you forgo a cup of coffee, all of this was under $5. So box of
Nice.
crayons, 25 cents. Brand name crayons, 50 cents. All of these guys here are 50 cents. So if you go to your local big box store, you can get all this for under $5 and make someone's day, because the need is great
Yeah.
for the kids. People need school supplies. The
Oh,
teachers
yeah.
need school supplies. If
They
you don't
do.
want to donate to the kids, give them to the teachers. Tissues, hand sanitizer, all that kind of
They
stuff.
go through that stuff very
Yes.
quickly too.
Yep.
So we got to stock them up for the school year
Yes.
for sure.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and while people are here having a good time, what else can they peruse inside? It's more than just, the hot tubs here at Elko.
So we're more than just hot tubs and swim spas. As you can see, we have saunas in the back. We have game rooms. We have the dart den. If you're a dart player, we have walls and walls and walls of darts and accessories.
Oh, yeah.
We have Pool Stick Alley behind us, and it's literally a ginormous wall of pool sticks or cues and all the accessories. We have a shuffleboard back there. And we have water care. So even if you already have a hot tub or a swimming pool, we have everything you need to keep that healthy.
This is the place to go for
Yeah.
that for sure.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so August 24th, what time should people show up here?
The events start at 10.
Gotcha.
And if you come earlier, we'll be setting up a little bit still, just making sure everything is perfect. And we will have refreshments, and like I said, local vendors. You can get ice cream and all kinds of nice treats and food.
This segment was sponsored by Elko's Spas, Billiards, and Pools.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina.
Well, today we are getting messy. I am at Studio 4319. I'm with Michelle. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing a lot better now that I'm here, if I'm being honest.
Great. Well, you know.
We have had so much fun this afternoon. We have been creating and getting messy, and this is what you do every day.
Every day, all day.
All the time.
It is my favorite thing ever.
Tell me about your job and what you do.
Well, we have, it's an art studio, art playground. We have classes from 18 months all the way up to adult classes, 18 months to 101. We teach mommy and me classes. All of our classes are process-based art. So that means that we're not focused on the end result. We're about the process. So even with the kids, they get really stuck on that. It has to be perfect. But when you take that pressure off and say we're just focusing on the process, it takes away that perfectionist feeling and that, you know, it's okay if it doesn't look amazing at the end because everything that happened in the process was so much better.
That's the art.
Yes. Frame Your Beach. So this is a resin, and we used a variety of supplies. We have shells, this is some kind of jewelry string, and then epoxy resin is something that you would normally see that people are doing in molds. They go on the tumbler cups now. These things are epoxy resin. So now that will be permanently frozen in that position on your frame from the resin, because tomorrow it'll be hard as a rock.
And the mermaid cannot swim.
And the mermaid will be right there forever. And then you also made this beautiful coaster with some glitter and your name, and Miguel made this beautiful bowl that he's going to get to put up. And here's some other things that are the more traditional uses for resin in the arting and crafting world, but this is just kind of a next level, really more what I love because it's combining the art with the resin.
This was therapeutic for me,
Very
if
much,
I'm being
absolutely.
honest.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like you probably come across that quite a bit with people
Absolutely.
who come take classes
Oh
here.
yeah, it is very therapeutic.
Where can people find out more information about your classes?
My website is studio4319.com. We're also on Facebook and Instagram, and my number is 843-400-3045. We have it all. It's really amazing.
I'm going to teach this young lady how to make the outer edge of this hammock. What's your name, young lady? Miss Rachel, I'm Marvin. The kids call me the hammock man. I believe in child labor. Now, Miss Rachel, I'm gonna do this twice. You got your mommy here with you. She can help you if you need help, but I doubt it. You're gonna take the one on the foot. This one you're gonna bring it over one time. This one you're gonna bring it twice. You're gonna pull sideways. 1 over 1. Far in 2 times. Pull sideways. Your turn. In other words, you're making a little boy's bracelet. That's a boy's bracelet, but we're gonna cut 9 pieces of rope to go with it. And I'm gonna teach you how to make the topping of that hammock, the very top. Now, moms, Miss Rachel get it home. Next time she come to you and fold her mouth like she's bored, she ain't got nothing to do. The weather outside is terrible. She can't go out and play. I call that arts and crafts day. Perfect. So all the seashells she have with her at your house, you can get her to decorate it. Okay. We can stop there. Can I see your wrist? Your mama tricked you, didn't she? You know your wrist ain't that big. So we're gonna come back to right here, okay? Okay. Now, Miss Rachel, this the deal. There's 1 come around 2. You can come around the back, drop this 1 in there. Put that right in the top of that. I want you to bring your mother with you to the end of the table and come back here right quick. Mother dearest, I'm gonna do this twice. Your job is to help your daughter finish this. Okay. Y'all getting ready to make the last piece goes on all hammocks. In the beginning of all swings. This is the beginning of all hammocks, that's this piece. This is also the beginning of all swings because it's the outer edge. I teach the kids how to do those things because when they get home, when their friends come and tear your hammock up, they know how to fix it. You reach between the 2 in the front, the 1 in the back, you're gonna bring it home. When you partner rope, you're sitting right there. Kitty style. Kitty style. Kitty style.
We'll be back right after this break with more Living Local Carolina. This story is sponsored by Plexiderm.
Well, good morning, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us today on Living Local Carolina. You know I love to talk about Plexiderm, and today I have Melinda McKenzie with me. Melinda, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm so happy to be here, and I'm happy to talk about a product that I use every single day.
Yes, we always talk about the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge. A lot of our viewers know about that. But for somebody that is just tuning in, give them the whole rundown here.
Yeah, absolutely. So Plexiderm is simply a serum, right? So it's a serum you put on clean, dry skin. What does it do? Well, what it does is it lets you have a refreshed look because it smooths out all the lines and creases. Like I said, I've been using it every day. Next month, I'm going to be 63 years old. And what it does for my skin is under my eyes, I'm just more tired. That's what happens. You know, your skin gets more pliable. It refreshes it. So I feel like everybody needs to know about Plexiderm because who doesn't want to look fresher?
I know, it's like a beauty filter in real life. It's amazing to watch.
Yeah, it's fun to watch because it works on every type of skin. That's the other cool thing too. Men, women, it doesn't matter as long as your skin is clean and dry. And I always try to remind people, make sure your fingertips are clean and dry too, right? So if you use oils and your face is clean and dry and you take your Plexiderm, it's not going to work because oils will dilute it. So while we're saying that, if you wear cosmetics, which I love it. Who doesn't like cosmetics? Make sure you wear a water-based foundation, but you will find you're going to use less. Like, I don't know how you apply your makeup, but for me, because under the eyes was such an issue, I was always trying to put a lot of concealer, which I think we all kind of know. It makes it worse. It draws attention to it, right? With the Plexiderm, I find that I don't really need to do it because it's getting rid of the issue, which is smoothing it out. So that's not the first thing you see when you look at my face.
Oh, that's amazing. And I'm glad that you mentioned that, a tip about putting it on under makeup, because I think a lot of people who are watching right now, you know, you put on makeup every day to think that you couldn't do that. I mean, it's amazing. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, it really does change the way you look at your skin because, you know, here's the thing about Plexiderm being a serum. There's a lot of products out there that say if you use this every day for 6 weeks, your skin will look better. And I'm sure that it will. But a lot of times we're in a rush and we want a temporary fix. Just like we curl our hair or wear cosmetics, right? That's a temporary fix. With Plexiderm, once you put it on and let it rest, now here's the other thing. When we say let it rest, that means you have to relax your face muscles. So let's say you put it on and you're laughing and talking, you're moving the face muscles because what we're doing is smoothing it out. Give yourself 10 minutes, whether that is to quietly look at your phone without laughing and smiling. Good luck with that. Or if you're closing your eyes, give yourself 10 minutes because once you let it rest the full 10 minutes, you have up to 10 hours of usage. And I think that's really important.
It's like having a little meditation in the morning.
It really is. And like you said earlier, I like that you said it's like a filter in real life. We're all looking at the filters on our phone going, oh, if I only had this. Now you can do it in real life with Plexiderm.
And also I feel like younger people these days are getting pressured to go get fillers and Botox and, you know, go under the knife. And I think this is a great option for people that don't want to have to do all that.
Yes, thank you for saying that. I mean, here's the thing. When you look in the mirror, you know what you feel like you want to look like. Isn't it better if you're in charge of that rather than somebody in an office? And even if you do go get, you know, those things done in the office, let's say you ate the wrong food or you didn't sleep right and you have the puffiness, guess what? In 10 minutes, Plexiderm is going to take that away. I keep my Plexiderm in my purse. I tell all my family and friends about it because it's a boost. Who doesn't want a boost?
Definitely. All right, so if somebody watching right now is interested in trying the Plexiderm 10-minute challenge, what deals you got for them?
Oh, we're so excited about this deal. So go to PlexidermTrial.com, call the number on the screen, or I think we'll have a scanner code. Here's what you're going to get, right? For $14.95, you are going to get a 6-pack. What that means is you're going to get 6 applications because remember, it's highly concentrated. You just need half of a pea size. For $14.95, we're also giving you free shipping. We're giving you a 30-day money-back guarantee. And the reason we do that is because we know once you get your hands on Plexiderm, you're going to love it. So again, go to PlexidermTrial.com, call the number on your screen, or you can scan if you're modern day with your phone, and you can get this great deal.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow, is that really me?
It's a facelift in a jar.
Don't forget to like our page on Facebook and follow us on Instagram and Twitter. How to use the QR code. Just open the camera app on your smartphone, iPad, or tablet. Point your device at the QR code so the QR code appears on your screen. Your device will recognize the QR code and show you a notification. Click that notification and you'll come to our website. Living Local Carolina, weekday mornings at 9:30 on WBTW News 13.